Hey guys, I recently stopped at a Toys R Us and finally found the Alien Space Jockey. I've been wanting this piece for quite a while. Full disclosure, I did not become an Aliens fan until about 3 years ago. I always had seen Aliens, the second one, the big scene at the end, and a few other parts of it, and really just never got into the Aliens franchise. Um, I'm 37. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. This show should have been right up my alley, but for whatever reason, it wasn't. I was a huge Terminator 2, Terminator franchise, Predator franchise fan. Those are some of my favorite movies of all time, but for whatever reason, I just never got into Alien. Um, but when the Minimates dropped, I decided to become to check out the movies anyways. The Minimates looked so cool. The xenomorphs are pretty amazing. I borrowed the four movies from a friend, and I actually watched all four of them a couple days in a row, and really, love the franchise like everybody else. It's pretty amazing. I actually like the third one more than most people. A lot of diehard fans from back in the day really hate the third one. I thought it was a good standalone story. It was kind of weird that they killed off the two characters that they do, but otherwise it was a pretty solid movie. I thought. It's David Fincher. Actually, David Fincher is my favorite director. It's his first full-length movie. All he did is direct music videos for like Madonna and Aerosmith before directing movies, but that was the first movie they gave him. And I don't really know the story of why they went the way they did with that movie, but I still found it pretty enjoyable, and I really like the cast in that. But still, has nothing on Alien and Aliens. So, anyways, the space jockeys from the first movie. It's the what do they call them in the other franchise? The engineers. On whatever that thing is. I've only seen the other franchise that's connected to Aliens. I've only seen the two movies once. They just didn't do that much for me. I just can't think. Prometheus is the first one. But anyways, let's open the Space Jockey and Captain Dallas up and see what's all in there. So here they are out of the package. Man, I was wondering what that Space Jockey would be like if it was hollow plastic or solid plastic or what it is. It is a pretty heavy piece of plastic. It's super detailed. It's really awesome. It's cool. It's going to look good on a shelf in my living room, in my basement, my movie room. It's going to look awesome in there. But super detailed, super solid. It's kind of odd. The package said alien eggs on the outside of it. And for whatever reason, there is no alien eggs in here. I think I did hear something about that. Here it is right now. Yeah, alien eggs. No alien eggs in this pack. But anyways, yeah, really cool piece. And with the Aliens line itself on Minimate form, it's not just the xenomorphs that look amazing. They've given us some pretty crazy pieces with the Aliens franchise. One of them, Captain Dallas James here, just the spacesuits that these guys come in are pretty amazing figures to own. I bought extras just for other spacesuits for X-Men. They're always going into space, or Fantastic Four, their origin story. I used a bunch of them in a picture. And they're just really cool spacesuits. They're worth owning just for, other figures, putting those costumes on other figures. Like I said, the Aliens line is just an amazing one. The xenomorphs are really good. They gave us a queen. They always give us a ton of molds. For the eggs. What else have they given us? See, here's an egg. Here's the baby xenomorph. And they've given us face huggers. Our first blowtorch came with the Aliens franchise. Here's the face hugger. And then probably one of their most amazing pieces they've ever given us is that power loader from the second Aliens movie. Like I had said before, there was a scene at the end of that movie. That was the one that was pretty famous. It's probably their most famous, most recognizable scene, but I had even seen that myself a few times before ever seeing the movie. For the time that the movie came out, it was a pretty big deal. But yeah, they've given us the power loader, Ripley and the power loader. Really, Diamond Select has really done an amazing job with the Aliens line. I kind of hope it doesn't end, but they're kind of running out of stuff to give us with this line. I can't really think. I don't know the games as well as other people do. I doubt they'll ever give us an AVP, Aliens versus Predator, Xenomorphs, just because those movies didn't do very well and not a lot of people like them. But you never know. Anyways, I will probably set up a simple shot later from the movie with Captain Dallas James looking at the Xenomorphs, something like that. That'll be on Instagram. But otherwise, that's my video, and this is what the Space Jockey is like, and the figure that it comes with. I'm not really sure why the eggs didn't come with this one, but there weren't even places in the vacuum seal for it, so who knows. Anyways, thanks for checking out my video, and we'll see you guys around.